Have you ever woken up and thought to yourself, where did the time go? I still feel young inside, but my body tells a different story? If you've had a moment like that, you're not alone. Aging sneaks up on all of us. One day you're gardening for hours without a second thought, and the next, just bending down feels like a major event. But here's the good news. Aging doesn't have to mean giving up your energy, your independence, or your joy. In fact, there are a few simple but powerful things you can do right now to help you feel better, stay stronger, and live longer. Today, we're going to talk about 5 common mistakes many people unknowingly make as they get older. Mistakes that could be quietly shaving years off their lives. But don't worry, we're not here to talk about doom and gloom. This is all about empowerment, about small changes that can make a huge difference. And the best part? You can start making those changes today, no matter your age. So, grab yourself a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive right into it. Let's start with one of the sneakiest mistakes of all. Slowing down too much. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Of course, I'm slower than I used to be. That's just part of getting older. And yes, it's perfectly natural for our bodies to change. But the real danger comes when slowing down turns into stopping altogether. You know the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it? Couldn't be truer when it comes to movement. Maybe you used to walk every evening, but then winter came and it got too cold. Or maybe a little injury made you cautious, so you stayed inside to be safe. Before you know it, days of rest turn into weeks and weeks into months. Muscles shrink, balance weakens, energy dips. It becomes a cycle that's harder and harder to break. But here's the beautiful part. Even gentle movement can keep you strong. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights. A daily walk around the block, stretching in your living room, a few simple chair exercises while you watch your favorite show. These little habits tell your body, hey, we're still in this game. Movement isn't about staying young forever. It's about staying capable, independent, and full of life. If you catch yourself thinking, I'll rest today and move tomorrow, just remember, every step counts. Even the smallest effort today is a deposit into your future health. Now, speaking of deposits, let's talk about another mistake that creeps up quietly: neglecting nutrition. It's easy to fall into old habits, especially when life gets busy or energy feels low. Maybe you grab whatever's convenient, a bowl of cereal for dinner, or a sandwich for the 3rd day in a row, and tell yourself, it's good enough. But as we age, our bodies need even more good fuel, not less. Think about it like a classic car. The older it gets, the more careful you have to be about what kind of gas you put in the tank. You wouldn't pour cheap oil into a vintage Corvette and expect it to purr like a kitten, right? Well, your body deserves that same kind of premium care. Protein becomes crucial not just for muscles, but for keeping your immune system strong. Fiber helps keep digestion smooth and steady. Vitamins and minerals, especially things like calcium and vitamin D, are more important than ever for keeping bones and joints healthy. And hydration, oh, don't get me started. It's so easy to forget water when you don't feel thirsty, but dehydration can sneak up and cause fatigue, confusion, even hospital visits. It doesn't mean you need to overhaul your diet overnight or live on kale smoothies. Small, steady changes work wonders. Add a handful of nuts to your snack. Toss a few extra vegetables into your dinner. Sip water throughout the day instead of waiting until you're parched. Each little step adds up, and your body will thank you for it in ways you'll feel. More energy, better sleep, clearer thinking. And let's be real, food is one of life's great joys. Cooking a colorful meal, trying a new fruit, even growing a few herbs on the windowsill. These aren't just healthy habits. They're little celebrations of life. So, if we're moving a little more and fueling our bodies a little better, we're already on a fantastic path. But there's another trap that catches too many people by surprise: isolating yourself. Maybe friends have moved away. Maybe family is busy. Maybe you just find it easier to stay home than to make the effort to connect. Believe me, you're not the only one who feels that way sometimes. But here's the thing: we are wired for connection no matter our age. Studies have shown that loneliness can be just as dangerous as smoking or obesity when it comes to our health. It can quietly wear down the heart, the mind, the immune system. We need each other, even if it's just a friendly chat with a neighbor across the street or a weekly phone call with an old friend. And you don't need a crowd to feel connected. A handful of genuine relationships. People who make you laugh, who listen, who remember your stories. Those are the ones that make life rich and full. If it feels daunting to reconnect, start small. Join a book club, a gardening group, a fitness class for seniors. Volunteer a few hours a week at a place you care about. Even striking up a conversation in the grocery line can plant the seed of something wonderful. The important thing is to stay open, to keep reaching out, even if it feels a little awkward at first. Because life is meant to be shared. Joy, sorrow, laughter, memories, they all become sweeter when we have someone to share them with. When you think about it, some of the best moments in life, the ones that really stick with us, are shared. A sunset enjoyed with a friend, a hearty laugh over a silly story. Even the quiet comfort of knowing someone is just a phone call away. So staying connected isn't just about health, it's about happiness. It's about feeling alive every single day. Now, while we're talking about feeling alive, there's another mistake many of us don't even realize we're making: neglecting mental stimulation. It's easy to slip into the same old routines, the same TV shows, the same conversations. And while there's nothing wrong with a little comfort and familiarity, our brains crave challenges. They thrive on learning, curiosity, and discovery. Think of your brain like a garden. If you leave it alone too long, the weeds start to creep in. But if you tend it, water it, plant new seeds, it grows. It blooms. It becomes a place of beauty and life. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to enroll in a college course or master a new language unless you want to. Mental stimulation can be as simple as trying a new recipe, learning a few words in a different language just for fun, picking up a crossword puzzle, or teaching yourself how to use a new app on your phone. Even little things make a big difference. Switch up your routine. Read a book from a genre you've never tried before. Ask your grandchildren to show you their favorite video game, even if you're terrible at it. It's not about being perfect. It's about staying engaged, about keeping that spark of curiosity alive. When we challenge our brains, we're not just keeping boredom at bay. We're actually helping to protect ourselves from cognitive decline. Studies show that mental stimulation builds something called cognitive reserve, which helps our brains stay sharper for longer. It's like giving your mind a set of strong muscles that can help you handle the natural changes that come with age. And the best part? Learning is fun. It reminds us that no matter how many birthdays we celebrate, there's always something new around the corner. A new skill, a new story, a new adventure waiting for us. But even with all this wonderful movement, good food, strong connections, and lively minds, there's one final mistake that too many people make without even realizing it. It's one of those quiet things that sneaks into your thoughts and sets up camp if you're not careful. Giving up on goals. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, well, at my age, it's too late to start something new. Maybe you once dreamed of painting landscapes, learning to dance, writing that book you always talked about, and now it feels like those dreams are tucked away in a dusty corner, forgotten. But here's the truth. There's no expiration date on dreams. There's no too late unless you decide there is. As long as you're breathing, you're growing, you're becoming, and goals, whether they're big or small, give life purpose and direction. They add color to the days and hope to the years ahead. Maybe your goal is to walk a little farther than you did last month. Maybe it's to visit a place you've always wanted to see, even if it's just a nearby park you've never explored. Maybe it's to learn how to use video chat so you can see your great-grandkids' smiling faces whenever you want. Goals don't have to be grand or earth-shattering. They just need to matter to you. They need to give you a reason to get up, to keep reaching, to keep imagining new possibilities for yourself. And when you achieve them, when you cross that finish line, however small, the pride and joy you feel aren't just good for your spirit. They're good for your body, too. Studies show that having a sense of purpose can actually lower your risk of heart disease, depression, and even memory problems. It's like giving your whole being a shot of vitality and hope. So, think about it. What's something you've always wanted to do but never quite made time for? What's something that would make you smile, give you a little thrill, maybe even make you feel like a kid again? Whatever it is, start today. Take one tiny step toward it. Because the only real mistake is believing that your best days are behind you. They're not. They're right here, right now, waiting for you to grab them with both hands. Living a longer, happier life isn't about chasing after youth or trying to be who we were 20 years ago. It's about honoring who we are today, loving the bodies and minds we have, and making the most of every single moment we're given. Small choices, small changes, small sparks of hope. They all add up to a life that's not just longer, but richer and more joyful. When you wake up each morning and remind yourself that you still have goals, you give yourself a reason to smile before your feet even touch the floor. That sense of purpose can turn an ordinary day into something extraordinary. Keeps your spirit young, even if your knees sometimes disagree. And isn't that what really matters? Now, as we pull all these ideas together, moving more, eating better, staying connected, keeping your mind active, and setting goals, there's one more important thing to remember. None of these changes have to happen overnight. You're not running a sprint. You're building a life that you love, one step at a time. Some days will feel easy. Others will feel hard. That's okay. That's normal. The key is not to aim for perfection. It's to aim for persistence. To keep showing up for yourself again and again, because you are worth it. You deserve to feel good in your body. You deserve to wake up excited for what's ahead. You deserve to live with energy, laughter, and love, no matter what the number on your birthday cake says. And listen, if you ever catch yourself thinking, "It's too late for me," I want you to hear my voice in your ear, gently but firmly saying, "No, it's not. Not even close." Every day you wake up is another chance to take a deep breath, stretch those arms wide, and step into the beautiful life that's still unfolding for you. Now, let's take just a moment to quickly bring everything we've talked about into focus. Not slowing down too much, moving your body in ways that feel good, even if it's just a short stroll around the block. Nourishing yourself with foods that help you thrive, little by little, meal by meal. Reaching out to the people around you, nurturing connections that fill your heart and remind you that you are never, ever alone. Keeping your mind curious and lively, trying new things even if you're not very good at them yet, because learning is living. And most of all, daring to dream, daring to set new goals, daring to believe that your best adventures might still be ahead of you. You don't need to be perfect at any of it. You just need to keep going, keep trying, keep believing that you are strong enough, smart enough, and vibrant enough to shape your days into something wonderful. And if you're feeling inspired right now, if there's even a little spark inside you saying, "Yes, I want that," hold on to it, protect it, nurture it. That spark is the beginning of something amazing. It's the part of you that knows there is still so much to look forward to, so much joy left to experience, so many memories still waiting to be made. You have more strength, more courage, and more possibility inside you than you probably even realize. And every choice you make to care for your body, your mind, your spirit, it all adds up. It's like watering a garden. With a little love, a little attention, and a little patience, you'll be amazed at how brightly you can bloom. So, here's my invitation to you. Start today. Start small. Start with just one thing, one walk, one healthy meal, one friendly conversation, one new idea, one new goal. Let that small start be the foundation for a beautiful, vibrant future that's still unfolding with every sunrise. And if you're feeling a little unsure, remember, you are not alone on this journey. There's a whole community of people just like you, cheering you on, walking the same path toward a fuller, richer life. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's one small change you're excited to make? What's one goal you're dusting off and bringing back into the light? Share it in the comments below. Let's inspire each other, one story at a time. And if you found even a little bit of encouragement here today, it would mean so much if you gave this video a like and subscribe to the channel. We've got lots more uplifting, practical, and inspiring conversations coming your way, and I would be honored to walk alongside you as we explore them together. Remember, no matter your age, your journey is still unfolding. Your story is still being written. Your best days aren't just memories. They're possibilities, waiting for you to claim them. Here's to living your fullest, most joyful life at any age. You've got this, and I'm so proud of you for choosing to keep moving forward. Thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. Always remember, every new day is a gift. I'll see you in the next video. Wishing you health, happiness, and lots of love. Take care.